Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Canarycast. Jacob here with some fantastic news to discuss and dissect. Daniel Farke has signed a new Norwich City contract. The current one was supposed to be finishing at the end of the next season, the Premier League season, which is coming up. Now he's signed until 2025. Big news for Norwich City, massive news, very, very helpful indeed. Helps us, I think it was done quite a while ago, but in terms of now it's announced, it's brilliant to kind of see. It would have helped with the likes of Rashica coming in, Lima Lu, the future ones as well, because players will obviously want to ask about this, but he's been brilliant for us, hasn't he? Broken Norwich's record points in a season twice, won us 2 championship titles, developed 11 youth team players into the first team since he's been here for 4 years, since 2017, has produced, I would say, probably the best football we've seen. And 4 more years of him. I mean, if he gets to that, that would be 8 whole years of Daniel Farke, which would make him the longest serving Norwich City manager, I think. I don't think he will get there in terms of, I think he will be plucked by a bigger club in terms of Europa League, Champions League eventually. I would be very surprised if he doesn't manage high up in Germany or England. Probably even Dortmund is a realistic shout if we start this season. But for this one, it's brilliant to see. He loves the club. It was clear in the video that they put out on social media that he absolutely loves it here, loves the fans. We obviously love him, adore him. I think he's definitely, in my short period of supporting Norwich over 23 years, like, you think, I can't really, I wasn't that in. Paul Lambert was brilliant, and then it's kind of soured his relationship since with the whole Ipswich thing. But Daniel Farke just gets these supporters. He just gets football. He loves the club. He loves the supporters. He just gets it, and it's brilliant to see. Like we were saying, he produces some of the best football of I think we've ever really watched at Norwich City. It's just the first season, it wasn't the greatest. I remember a lot of people being very unsure about it, and then obviously we brought Emi Buendia in and Timu Puki, and we absolutely flew to the top of the table in his second season. Went up. Third season, of course, tricky. That Premier League season, he was not backed enough, and this season will be huge for him in terms of backing. Because last time out it was just horrendous. Fourth season he was brilliant last season with the amount of injuries he had. Still think the squad was short in a couple of areas, left back in particular. He just kind of hangs his hat on Jacob Sorensen going there, saw something in him to be able to put in there, and he delivered. I mean, the quality of the squad saw us through eventually, but we had a lot of injuries. Obviously, Emi Buendia helped as well, but I think Daniel Farke's tactical kind of mindset in that November-December period really helped us. That was where we won the promotion, because he was so key in terms of the amount of changes he had to make round. At times there was not even a fit centre forward, and we still didn't lose games, still picked up points, and that was what we did a lot last season, where we weren't fully clicking before 2021. We really just grinded out results when we needed them to, and it's brilliant to see him extend his stay. Hopefully, we get to see, at the time of recording, we see 3, maybe even 4 more players come in to really challenge this season in terms of trying to stay up. I think Daniel Farke himself deserves that. I think in every season bar one, we've made transfer profit. So that was obviously the Premier League season where we didn't have to sell anyone. But I still like James Maddison go, Alex Pritchard, all these developed, Jamal Lewis, Ben Godfrey, Emi Buendia now, all of these players have really shone under him and gone on for a hell of a lot more money than we paid for them, without a shadow of a doubt. I think a lot of them love him at the club. You could just see that with the whole kind of youth integration, Omar Bamadele coming through, Adam Ida coming through, Bali Mumba being signed for Sunderland, Josh Martin currently at the club. You've got Max Aarons, of course, who's by far probably his best player in terms of coming from the Norwich Academy upwards. I don't remember too many better in the Daniel Farke period. I don't think there is, and maybe there won't be. But there's so many. Angus Gunn, we could say we played a big part in him getting his first move, and has obviously come back. But he's brilliant with the youth. He's brilliant with the supporters, and it's lovely to see him stay for a few more years. It just kind of ties it down. Hopefully, we get to see the same with Stuart Webber soon. I know there's obviously more doubt on him. I think COVID's played a big part in terms of him not really being able to go abroad, and he's never going to have much more kind of control, which is full control over everything, than he does here at a bigger club. It's just not going to happen. There's too many voices, too many people. But here he's completely trusted, and he gets to really do what he wants, runs it the way he wants, and hopefully he can extend his stay as well, because it would be really good to see the two of them really try and propel Norwich into a consistent Premier League force. I think that's what we need. Is the next step, and then who knows? But brilliant manager, I love watching his football. I love seeing how he develops youth players, and every player really, even Alex Tete developed under him. You could see like Grant Hanley have improved as well. Ben Gibson, who's not played for a couple of years, has been developed again throughout the whole season. And Daniel Farke trusts players. You can tell that with like the likes of Todd Cantwell, how he's kind of brought him through, and it's just brilliant to see. Love the consistency, love the man. It's just it couldn't be a better way and a better time to announce it ahead of a Premier League season where it will be tough, it will be challenging, but at least we know that Daniel Farke is here and committed to this football club. If you've liked this video, make sure you like below, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new around here, and we will see you in the next one. Cheers.